Well, I'm at Weston farm just outside Stratford on Avon. It's a little CL site right by the river. It's an absolutely lovely spot. Here for 3 nights. It's yeah, very peaceful. There's a few vehicles here, and yeah, let's spin the camera and you can see what it's like. So it's the River Avon. And Madam can go and get muddy in there later. It's the van, next door neighbours. So we're just going to go for a little walk into the nearby village. The field is just behind this little church. Very pretty little place. Especially on a day like today. This little hamlet of Weston. I'm going to walk into the neighbouring village of, where is it? Welford on Avon. There's some nice places along here. Very Shakespearean. It's nice walking along by the side of the river and this little track, somebody's private jetty. This brings us out into Welford, which is the next village. It's only about half a mile away. So we'll see what that's like now. There's a nice blossom on that tree. I wonder what it is. Yes, that's the bridle path we just come out of. Right next to this modest little cottage. There is some money around here. Oh. Another modest little place. Oh heck. Underneath the wisteria, out into the village of Welford. Busy main road. Pub not open at the moment. Been through the village, past the church, and heading down towards the river again. Past a couple of very pretty little cottages, or a big cottage, 10-penny cottage. On the other side is the owl pen. Very attractive lane. Now going down through the water meadows down to the river. And there seems to be a weir here. Oh, it rhymes. Seems to be a boat coming down the river. I guess go behind this island over there. So back in the village now, and there's a great big maypole. It's a big one. Some little stores, and we'll go down here and see what we can see. I think there might be another pub down here, and then take the footpath back to the farm. Heading back across the fields to Weston farm and the end of the walk. So a pleasant little stroll. It's nice to be able to walk in shirt sleeves and not be covered in mud. Right, time to set up Molly's trailer when we go out a little bit later. See if I can remember how to do this. Oh yes. There's a clip here, somehow you have to undo. Yep, got it. And that goes in there. Clips on there. That's it. Then a wheel goes in here. Comes out there. Another wheel goes in here. And lo and behold, we have a molly trailer with a chain to keep her in, so she doesn't run away this time. Saddle's a bit wet. We'll leave it in the sun to dry. Then we attach the trailer to the bike. And we are complete. Well, this morning we're going to go into Stratford by bike, but unfortunately the cycleway is closed. So I was going up the road and the trucks were thundering by, and I thought, no, I'm not enjoying this. So I changed of plan. Now going to walk in. It's quite a walk, and hopefully get a bus back. There's a bus that goes into Welford, the next little village, so we should be alright there. So let's try it again. Well, I was hoping to get across the river here by this weir lock, but it doesn't appear to be a footbridge, and I'm not going to swim. We'll carry on and see where I can get through. If the footpath is closed further up, we'll see. Oh, quite a nice footpath right along by the side of the river. I think it could have been muddy, but it's not too bad now. I don't know how far we're going to get, because I fear we're going to come to a dead end when the greenway is closed, but we'll see if we can blag our way onto it. So this bit's very nice. Well, the notice I just passed said this is closed. However, it seems I'm not the only one taking a chance. They've done this bit by the look of it anyway, so that's good. We will continue. I managed to get off the greenway and back onto the next footpath on the next way, so I have totally closed it over this old bridge for the time being. But we're fine now. We'll carry on walking into Stratford. Alright, we'll go down these steps and rejoin the river again. And I think there's a lock by the look of it. So we're nearly in Stratford now. There's a marina. Here we are, back down at the river. The lock. And there's a marina. So we'll now follow this to the main road. This is the start of Stratford. We go under the main road and there's a pedestrian bridge, which is rather nice. You can go through the park and up that way, but we're going to go this way so we see a bit of the town. nice flats there. Just been a wedding in the church. And just stopped the bells ringing. Next little gardens lead down to the river. Looks like there's a pleasure cruise on the go. Molly wants to go down there, but she can't. A ferry. Don't know where it takes you. Across the river, maybe. Don't think we'll bother. And what that is that the Shakespeare Theatre? Don't know. There's a swan down there with some villains, some cygnets. Oh, standing outside the Shakespeare Theatre, looking the river. You have a wander into town. Slightly busy. Sunny day brings out the crowds. And that's the theatre. This is the pub. Bell Inn. Ah, pleasant place. Quite big. Oh, stopped off at the Bell pub in Welford. Nice place. Sat out in the garden, got myself a pint of Timothy Taylor's. Sitting in the cool shade here. So I'll take my time with this pint and then we'll wander back to the farm. So we now walk back. Past those wisteria again. Retrace our steps. Well, it's Friday morning there, another lovely warm sunny day. It's what, 10:30 nearly. I'm going for a walk. We can go to Weston first and then along the river to a little village called Barton, and then back across country back to Welford, by which time hopefully the pub will be open. Have a pint and then a quiet afternoon snoozing in the sun or the shade. I've been out for some extra beers this morning because I ran out, but there's nice little village stores in Welford, so I got some supplies, so we should be all set. So that's it for now. Very different countryside to home, very wide open here. Looks like they've got some taters in over there. It's very different, which makes a change. So this is Welford again. Well, there's the Shakespeare pub on the left. So hopefully we'll aim for that on the way back. A fine old chestnut tree in the village green. And behind it is the maypole. So heading down towards the river now, going past the overflow churchyard. So a nice little churchyard, separate from the church, but obviously that one's full. So I've just come through a small mobile home park in the village. Strange thing, but there you go. So now going down to the Stratford to Marcliffe footpath down by the river. Well, this is going along by the side of the river. Can't really see it, but it's pleasant countryside, never mind. Hopefully we'll see the river before too long. Well, you can see the river now. Molly's been in. It's a very well maintained footpath, this. Obviously new fencing been put up very recently. But, oh well, here comes somebody else. Very pretty stretch. Oh, so Molly's found her way down to the river. Oh, it's getting very warm there, and Barton is a bit further than I thought, so I think I've had enough. I think I'm going to turn around and make my way back, by which time the pub should be open. So, it's very pleasant, but I don't want to overdo it. Very pleasant, but I don't want to overdo it. So we'll make our way back now. Awful lot of damselflies about. Fish jumping in the river. Masses of this cow parsley. Very, very pretty part of the country. Well, I'm at the Shakespeare. I've got myself a pint. I'm just waiting for a burger. So all's well. It's a nice garden. Got some very comfortable furniture. You spin you around so you can see. Soft outdoor sofas, and then the usual garden furniture. Yeah, very pleasant.